Hello folks, I'm delighted to say that Carista have sent me their new Carista EVO device. This is a little OBD2 scanner that offers dealer level diagnostic capabilities. You can also do loads of different things like customize certain features of your car depending on the car you're looking at. You can get live data, and of course if you do diagnose faults, it might be possible just to clear them off. Diagnostic fees alone at main dealerships can be absolutely massive, and if you can do a bit of the work for yourself beforehand, then it could be a wise investment for you. There are two versions of the Carista. There's a standard Carista OBD2, and then this one's the EVO. The EVO is the all singing, all dancing version. Both versions work really well. I've done lots of videos on the previous version of the Carista, but with the EVO, it's sort of next level. So it's going to be a lot quicker. It can do more in certain brands of vehicle, and I'll tell you a bit more about that in a sec. Let's just unbox it first. It is just a little box. Then we've got a user manual, and then there is the device, which is all quite lovely. In a nice case as well. So with this, you plug that into your OBD2 port, which in this car is just under here, sort of not too far from where you'd find the bonnet pull in most cars, although this one, it's in the other side. But they can be in different areas. If you're not sure where it is, a quick Google should be able to tell you. And you can go onto the Carista website and see if your car's compatible with this, and it should give you some sort of idea of some of the things you can do with your particular car when you run that check. I'll put a link in the video description to show you how to get one of these. And if you use the code NotAGuru25, you'll also save yourself a good few quid at the same time. So before we go any further, just a couple more bits about this EVO version. It uses less battery power in the car, which is good because, you know, if you're sitting here for a long period of time, you can drain your 12-volt battery down. So that's a big plus point for this EVO. It's got Bluetooth 5 technology, so that should mean that the connection with your phone's more reliable, more stable, and indeed a bit quicker. The EVO's also got extended vehicle support, and what that means is it can speak to more sort of hardware profiles. And that also helps future-proof it for cars that are possibly not even on the market yet. It means it's more likely this is going to be able to work with cars now and in the future. So this one's about £65 in the UK at the time I'm filming this, and then you have to subscribe. You can subscribe for a month or for a year. It's entirely up to you. And then that basically unlocks all the features for you. We'll get this plugged in now, get it connected to my phone, and have a look through the different options. Okay, so I've got that plugged in. I've just opened up the Carista app. Now I'm going to click connect and select your scanner is the EVO. Connect into your OBD device, and it's now connected to the vehicle. So at this point, that little scanner is basically talking to all the various electronic control systems in the car. It's asking you to give the car a name, my car, and then it will go through and start the process. Right, okay, so here we go. It tells you what voltage the battery's at. It displays the VIN number. I'm going to blank that out. This car's actually been sold today, so this is a good time for me to go through and see if there are any issues. Customize. So with this, I don't know what's available in this car for customizations, but we'll see here. It could be something as simple as like sweepy dials. In some cars, they don't give you a digital display of current speed you're doing, and you might be able to turn that on. Sometimes there are features of the car where all the hardware's in place, but it hasn't been coded to be turned on, and you can switch some of those things on. So let's have a look. Modify your car settings, unlock hidden features, and enhance your driving experience. The most popular. So all doors unlock on first press, which is a nice thing to have. You know, you can change that. So you can have driver's door only on the first press or all doors open on the second. You can change the throttle response behavior. Blinking turn signals when locking or unlocking with the remote, you can turn that on or off. Power steering default mode. Rear parking sensor beep volume, so you can turn that up or down. Now one of the ones here is auto enable rear wiper when the front wipers are on and the reverse gear is engaged. So if you've got the front wipers on, you're out in the rain, you want to reverse, but you haven't got the rear one on, it will automatically do it for you. That's quite cool, that kind of stuff. So I'm just going to program something quickly and then we'll put it back afterwards, just so you can see how it works. So I'm going to go to that top one, the unlock doors via the remote. So currently that's on all doors on first press. I'm going to change that to all doors on second, drivers only on the first press. And that's it. That's how quick it is. I mean, it's lightning fast. I'm going to put that back now to all doors on first press because that makes more sense to me. There we go. Job done. Depending on your car, there could be loads and loads of different options. This is a very basic say it me, so I'm not expecting it to do massive amounts of things. But if you had a more modern car or perhaps a more premium car, you know, you could expect a lot more features in there. You'll find on a lot of VW, Audis, all that kind of stuff, you'll get a lot more options than you have on something as basic as this. Right, diagnose, we're going to do this one. So you'll often find on cars that fault codes will come up, and sometimes they're next to nothing. It might be like your remote central locking key fob has got a low battery or something. But some of those little things are nothing to worry about. When they are something to worry about, you know about it early and often. If you've got one of these, it's worth just running a scan periodically, maybe once a quarter or something. Maybe when you're topping up your fluids, just run a quick scan. You see on this, it's scanned 21 ECUs and hasn't detected any faults, which is great. And it tells you all those ECUs. The CAN network gateway, the engine, ABS, brake booster, power steering, steering angle, airbags, instrument cluster, infotainment, parking assist. It goes on and on and on. High voltage battery charging, because this is an electric car, telematics, on it goes. Service. All right, this is an interesting one. So let's wait for this to load up. And it's nearly there. Perform maintenance without a mechanic's help. Avoid long waiting times and the extra costs at the workshop. So this is interesting. This is some of the stuff that you need to do on a lot of modern cars that people wouldn't expect. So a lot of cars now, if you change the 12-volt battery, you go down to Halfords and get yourself a new battery, you've then got to program it to the car so that the car knows its battery. And that's something you can do on here. Now that's something that would cost you money. And you can do that kind of stuff on here and it's not going to cost you a lot of money. If you're changing parts out that need any kind of coding work or calibration work, you know, you can use one of these things to do a lot of that stuff. Emission tests, detailed ECU info, instrument cluster gong test, instrument cluster colours test, throttle body adaptation, fuel system prime, mirror link in motion and video in motion. That's interesting. Now in the service tools, there's another thing you can do if you've got the right kind of car. If you've got a diesel car, you can do DPF regeneration. Now, I've done a video recently about DPFs and some of the problems they can cause, particularly with people that use the car mainly for short journeys. You can help yourself there with DPF regeneration. So if you are someone that likes to get your hands dirty and do a lot of maintenance and repair work yourself, this could save you a lot of time and money. The simple things like your tyre pressure management system, you can reset that on here, through to the more advanced stuff like throttle body adaptation. And here is that ECU information. You can copy it and then paste it in something else, but you've got all the part numbers, all the component numbers, all the codes, everything is there. And again, if you're diving onto a forum or you want to contact a garage and say, I've got a problem with this, or you need replacement parts, this is going to be incredibly useful for you. And then finally, you've got live data. Now, I can't really show you this in action because I'm a one-man band filming today and it wouldn't be safe. But essentially, what you can do is read live data from the car as you're using it. And that can be really useful in a number of ways. So things like, if you're in a petrol or diesel car, you could see what the turbo's doing. You could have a look at the engine oil temperature. You could have a look at the speed of each wheel. All kinds of stuff that's going to be massively important and useful to you, especially if you're doing things like modifications to your car. There's also something here that's really useful for someone that's perhaps looking to buy a car, and that's the airbag crashes count report. And as you can see here, it tells you all the different airbags and how many times they've gone off. because you could be looking at a car that's advertised as HPI clear. It could be HPI clear, but it may have been involved in an accident. It just might not have seen an insurance company at any point. Or it may not have been severe enough to actually write the car off, but it may have been severe enough to actually set the airbag off. This tells you not only that the airbags have gone off, but which ones went off. So if I know that the airbag's gone off because of a frontal crash, I can go and check the front. I can make sure the panels are in alignment. I can get underneath the car and make sure nothing looks bent. I can look for repairs and maybe see if they've been done to a good standard or not. This is all vital information when it comes to buying a used car. And then you've got your basic OBD live data, which let's have a look at that. And this is what it says on the tin really. It's that basic information about the car in its current state. The speed it's doing, the RPM, the coolant temperature, the ambient air pressure, the battery voltage. I've recently had a problem with this car and it had to go into the main dealership, which cost me quite a lot of money. That was 31.7 miles ago. I can see that because distance driven since the diagnostic trouble code was cleared and things like that. So if you go and look at the car and a mile ago they cleared a load of fault codes on it, you'll know to run a scan again, see if those fault codes reappear, because quite often they will if the issue hasn't been dealt with. So this is a really valuable piece of kit, I think, that's going to cost you, what, £65. Don't forget there's that code NotAGuru25. There's also a link in the video description that will take you straight there. Then you choose a subscription that suits you and you've got a really valuable piece of kit in your glove box or sat in your drawer at home that can really help you out if you're in a bind. I always keep mine in my glove box, to be honest, because if something did happen when you're out and about, it might be the difference between you calling out recovery or breakdown assistance, or indeed being able to clear a fault and either get yourself to a garage or get yourself home. I think these things are an absolute godsend, and the Carista EVO is a really, really nice piece of kit that I'm happy they sent me. So when you think about it, the Carista EVO is something that's that big. It could save you from buying a lemon. It could help clear faults on your current car. It could help you unlock new features on your car. And it could help you customize things on your car that either you don't like or actually they could be a bit better. But on this car, for example, I would personally find it annoying if when I press unlocked, it only unlocked the driver's door. Now, some people will love that because they're always driving on their own and they don't want every door unlocked. And it's that flexibility that it gives you. You know, you can set the car to do really what you want. And really, this is available at a price that you sort of think, well, why wouldn't I? Especially if you use my link and that discount code, it's going to save you even more. You can keep it in your glove box and it's not taking up any space really, is it? And if you are out on the road and you have a problem, this could be the difference between you coming home on a recovery truck and waiting for it for a couple of hours, or perhaps clearing a fault yourself and driving home, or being able to clear a fault and drive yourself to a local garage. I think it's a really nice piece of kit. And really, it's one of those things where I think, could I afford not to have one? God forbid your car does get a problem, the price of that is gone in one diagnostic fee alone. Like, diagnostics are not cheap, and if you want detailed diagnostics of the level that this will give you, generally you're only going to get those in a car dealership. So I think it's a really nice piece of kit, it's a really good price, and use that link if you want to get one and it will help you save a few quid. Thanks ever so much for watching, folks. I'll see you on the next one. Huge thanks to all my channel members for your continued support. I really do appreciate it.